Inland Sports.
Yeah, we do have a lot to get to. We got some football, we got some baseball, we got to mix in the Lakers. I feel like we talk about the Lakers every single day on this show.
I mean, there's just nothing but news coming out of there.
Man, you know what?
Across the nation,
I've said,
what's happening.
I know, like seriously, I was watching, listening to a national radio broadcast, and they were, national. They're talking about the Lakers versus Clippers. Who's going to be better?
Right.
Who has the better players? Who has a better chance of winning the whole thing? And
Talk of the town.
yeah,
And Patrick, I don't know if you saw it, but some great news for you and me out of Lakers camp this weekend.
Yes, the jersey.
Yes.
Yes, LeBron cannot give AD 23, so
At least not for this season.
because of a Nike thing or whatever.
yeah. There's a
So
licensing agreement or
There
he
was
whatnot.
has a jersey. My son has a jersey. I was
Right.
like, Kyle, your jersey's good for another year at least.
There's a deadline that I guess these teams have to submit that kind of stuff into
Right.
Nike, and if it's after the deadline, they can hit up Nike for an exception on it. Nike is sitting on so many 23 Laker jerseys that they're like, nope. can't
What are
do
we
it
gonna
this
do with
year.
these
Yeah,
things?
sorry,
we
guys.
got to unload these 23 jerseys
Year
first.
after the deadline, we'll just keep selling these and we'll do it next year.
I am happy.
All right, we got more Lakers to get to as well. A lot of
Yeah.
baseball and some football talk as well. Oh, yeah, the NFL training camps are right around the corner. It's all brought to you by Matheson Gas, the gas professionals. If you need gas, you want gas, and I know you do, you go to Matheson Gas, Fontana, Riverside, Rancho Cucamonga. You can also visit them online at mathesongas.com. They have all your gas supplies. They've got welding supplies. They've got cooling supplies, which you can definitely need for today. So if you need gas, whether it's for your home or your business, check out Matheson Gas. So the big news coming out of, at least for the Chargers, going into, training camp's like I think a week away, maybe a
it's
week from
coming so
today.
close, yeah.
Yeah, so Melvin Gordon, their running back, says, hey, I want to be a Charger, but I want to get paid. If I don't get paid, if you don't show me that money, I won't be
Right.
at camp.
He seems to want to get paid more than he wants to be a Charger.
Yeah, so he's already, thrown down the gauntlet. Guys, I need a new contract. If you value me, pay me. If you don't pay me, I'm not going to be at work.
I see this as a Patriots ripe for the picking situation.
Right, because didn't he say
Maybe.
something along the lines of like, if you're not going to give me a deal, trade me?
Yes.
So he threw that out there, like, look, you can pay me or trade me, and Patrick made the best thing ever. He's like, oh, this just sounds like a Patriots move
I'm
written
telling
all
you.
over it.
I'm
Just have
telling you.
Melvin Gordon fall right in their lap.
And the only reason I say that too is because of Sony Michel. He just got his knee all scoped on the offseason. So I know that Belichick is already
Needs a
thinking
running back.
ahead.
He's
Yeah.
looking.
Right. And he's saying, oh, you unhappy, bro?
Let's hope he stays
Yeah.
here in LA, though.
You're mad, bro?
I hope, he's...
Keep him in LA.
He's really good. Now he's kind of caught me between like just being an average guy and being a superstar, but he's really good.
I like
It
him.
doesn't help that he also has Todd Gurley in the same city. That
Yes.
hurts him a little bit.
With
Yes.
a bum knee, though.
Yeah,
Right? That's true.
He's saying I'm a better deal than Todd Gurley.
and he
got
could be.
paid.
He could be.
That's what he's saying. He's like, dude, he's going down already.
Right.
Yeah.
That money should have gone to me.
Yeah, Todd Gurley got that huge deal. And
I
he's
mean, I
probably
think-
looking at it going like, yeah, that should be my money.
Melvin Gordon for the Chargers, I think, is worth investing in. I think he's a good
Definitely.
solid piece for him.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah, so we'll see how that kind of pans out because again, NFL training camp about a week away for a lot of teams, so
Yeah.
it's almost here. And the other NFL news that was kind of interesting that they're still tossing around that idea of an 18-game regular season
Right.
schedule. And did you guys hear the caveat what they
Yes.
could do with the?
That many of the star players or the players who would be like considered the starter would only able to play 16 of those games.
Yeah. So for example, I'll just say Tom Brady.
Right.
You have an 18-game schedule. Tom Brady can only play in 16 of those games. So the backup quarterback is going to be starting 2 of your regular season games.
Hey, if you're a backup QB, you got to be liking that. Dude.
I
You get
guess.
2 games.
Right, but also, I mean, if you're a QB like the Mannings were,
Yeah.
who had these long Ironman streaks,
Yes.
those instantly come to an end.
They're done.
You'll never have an Ironman.
However,
Never.
I can
Yeah.
see it working for like the Saints. Who's that kid they have? The fast white boy who plays
Their
all-
backup quarterback.
Right. See, he's gonna get
Oh,
to kill a couple times.
Hill.
I kinda like it.
Is it Sean
Taysom
Hill?
Hill? Taysom Hill? or
There you
something?
go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he can run that. They can run something completely different. Scat
Right.
stuff.
I guess it would be interesting, but if
I like it because is it 2 less preseason games?
yeah,
I'm
that's
for
what
that.
that's what they would do.
I want less preseason games because every time someone goes down
Right.
and gets hurt, it sucks.
But I don't
Everyone
want
loses.
football with less stars.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know if I like the forced benching. That they're going to have to kind of figure that one
I
out.
think the NFL is so huge.
Right.
Can you imagine, like, not that the Chiefs would sit Mahomes, like, let's say against the Chargers. That's a big game. You probably
Right.
want him in that one. But can you imagine, like, a big team comes to town and you're like, yeah, they're not playing Mahomes, or they're not playing Brady. They're going to be playing their backup.
I think I agree. You want to see the stars, but if I got to choose between a preseason game or less stars in a certain game, because it's not all at once.
Right.
It's not all the stars. I'll take this.
Yeah.
Preseason is for nothing.
No, it's not.
Except to lose your career.
It's still
lose our cool player.
It still sounds like an 18-game schedule is a long shot. However, they slice it and try to make it work.
Trying to figure out how they could.
But they're trying.
Yeah.
They're really trying.
I'm assuming the players are going bananas.
Probably they don't want more games.
I mean, that's the hardest thing. Everybody wants more football games, but it's such a demanding game, and it beats these guys up so much. It's really hard on the athletes to keep trying to add.
No,
to
you're exactly right.
Maybe
40.
they need like a body parts team like the XFL.
Yeah, right.
But just have a whole team just for injuries.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how this develops.
We'll call
as
it the body farm.
Body farm.
There you go.
And a quick other Lakers note, as we were talking about the Lakers right off the top, that Anthony Davis was finally introduced to the public, to the media, the whole deal on Saturday. And, he's supposed to say this, but he came out and said, hey, I'd put our roster up against anybody in the NBA.
Yeah.
And you look at a 7-game series, he feels like they could beat anyone in a 7-game series. I know he's supposed to say that.
Right.
Like, you can't go like, we're going to be okay. Hopefully they make the playoffs. Like, no, you can't say that. You're supposed to aim high, right?
It's
He's
hard.
being honest.
And this season is going to be hard to kind of tell how it's going to be going into the year, because there's been so many people changing teams, so many team-ups now everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
The landscape of the NBA is really kind of unknown.
Very true.
Wide open in the East and the West, so this should be a lot of fun. To baseball, man, even going back to Friday for the Halos, that no-hitter on Tyler Skaggs, like their first home game since he passed away. I hate to bring it up, Patrick, but they swept the Mariners over the weekend. Mike Trout's hitting bombs right and left. I almost feel like this is a team of, we say it's a team of destiny. We've used it for a couple other teams, but man, they've turned a corner.
As we know, something like this can do something to a team.
Yeah.
I'm not a baseball guy, but all my friends who are were just talking about that game and how big of a moment it was and how special it was.
Everything
It's
about it.
unreal.
Mike Trout's having his best year ever.
Yeah.
They look good over the weekend. I don't know if it's an emotional ride that can carry them through the second half of the season and they can make the playoffs, but I feel like they've turned a corner a little bit. The Halos could be in contention.
I think so. Maybe this is what they need to get over the hump.
Yeah, so they're looking pretty
Tyler's
good.
gift
Yeah, it could be.
to the rest of the team.
It's all about him for the rest of the season.
Dodgers Angels, come on, make it happen.
Yeah, speaking of the Dodgers, beat Boston in extra innings last night. I know it's no consolation for the World Series last year, but they beat up Boston a couple times. But yeah, they just keep on winning. And A.J. Pollock's back from his rehab with the Quakes. He hit a big home run yesterday in Boston, and they're just looking good. I mean, it sounds like a broken record at this point, but hey, the Dodgers look good. They won again. Bellinger homered. It's the same old deal.
Let's just get to the playoffs.
Almost there.
Yeah,
So
dangerously close. Inland Sports. So if you still do Facebook, because we do, Instagram, we're on Twitter. We've got a big YouTube channel with lots of Inland Empire sports. So if you love the IE, you love sports, check us out, Inland Sports.
Thanks, Pat.
Inland Sports.